150
Yeah.
years old. I know I've heard some parrots can live over 100 years old, some of those birds. Tortoises.
Yeah, it is a blessing when you can live that long, but
That's true.
I don't know who your friends would be.
Why couldn't my dog have lived over 100 years?
Yeah,
You know? So
yeah.
we're talking about Dad's best friend this morning. Good dog
That's
walking
true.
weather to start. And yeah, then we go into this afternoon. We got our 7th day in a row with rain. Let's go to the weather board. And I'm excited about this because, yes, it's nice to show you. We're in the surplus column now when it comes to rainfall. So you see the map is just lit. Okay, so notice the first 9 days of June, we couldn't buy a drop. My wife was complaining, just asking if it'll ever rain again. And then notice the last 6 days. I mean, boy, that rain has added up in a hurry. So for the month, we have a surplus over 3 inches. For the year, 1 2/3 inches. And we're going to add to that today with day number 7 of rain. But good news for Dad is not a washout, and much of the day will be a wonderful beach day. We take a look at our forecast rainfall amounts. Let's light it up. Okay, so today looks like around the I-4 corridor, watching I-75. Okay, eastern areas of Hillsborough County and watching Polk County around the county line there along I-4. And then once again, we'll have a few drifters toward the coast. That concludes Pinellas and Pasco and Hernando County as we head into late today and especially early this evening. So what's happening in the atmosphere right now is we're pretty stable. We've stabilized. We've got some leftover clouds from all of that stormy weather I just showed you. So the atmosphere to really kick up and energize needs some sunshine to go to work with all that humidity and that haze you see out there. So once the sun starts to kick in as we head into later this morning and this afternoon, it's like a pot of boiling water. That air will start bubbling up and you'll start to see the clouds start to go vertical. This morning more of a flat cloud look, right? Okay, so as we look at our runner index, best time to run is as we start. We got the green light go this morning, 70s and 80s. As we get toward noon to 2, yeah, we got to slow it down a little. I'll chop a minute off my run there with that wind out of the east at 92 degrees. And then as we head into this evening, notice that's the best chance of lightning by 6 o'clock. So radar right now, nice and quiet as expected. And even though you see all of that green, that's offshore, and that's where it'll remain for most of the morning and the afternoon. As we put it into motion, you can see the big tropical plume of moisture we've been talking about for a week is really starting to shift to the west. We're starting to see the pattern go toward the drier as we head into our work week. So just keep that in mind. We look county by county now and break it down. So Crystal River, Hudson, Brooksville, Zephyr Hills, we're looking for another stormy afternoon, but look at the change in the timing. Not in the morning like yesterday, early afternoon, 6 to 9 o'clock tonight, and you will have the best chance of that rain with highs in the lower to middle 90s. We take a look at Pinellas and Hillsborough, 88 for Dad along the beach, 94 inland, especially toward Fishhawk and Brandon, and temperatures, really responding because the rain's not coming until much later, 4 to 7 o'clock with that 60% chance of rain. As we look at Manatee and Sarasota, you're going to be the latter part of the day with the storms, but you've got the fewest storms in the forecast. The driest part of the area will be these counties with just a 40% chance. And then inland, there you go, Polk, Hardy. We said you would be the first ones to see some of that rain, especially after 4 o'clock. We take a look at the futurecast and you see the big plume of moisture heading toward Texas and Mexico as we head through the week. There's Tuesday, there's Wednesday, and you'll also hear about another tropical wave heading toward the east coast of Florida. Hurricane Center is watching that, but that's more of a tropical wave, and that's going to really just increase our showers across the Florida Peninsula by mid to late week. And we'll have that in the hurricane update coming up. As we look at the next 5 days, I said we'd start to dry, and I showed you all that moisture heading more to the west. So notice we'll drop the rain chances from 60% on Sunday to just 20% Monday, 10% Tuesday. And then with that tropical wave, that's when we'll see our next best chance of rain on Thursday. Let's check those temperatures out. Yeah, it's summertime, all right. Okay, officially the first day of summer on Thursday, feeling like it. We got some low to mid 90s.